Hey everyone, Levi here, welcome to Guitar Equals Awesome. Today I'm gonna show you 10 important chords to learn when you are a beginning guitar player. So grab your guitar and let's get to it. If you know any of these chords already, I have some timestamps in the description below so you can skip some. And if in the future I do any more song tutorials with these chords in them, I'll put them all in a playlist so you can easily check out some songs with these chords in them. Let's start. The first one we're gonna take a look at is an E minor. I think this is one of the easiest ones to learn. It's only 2 fingers. Your middle finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the A string, and your ring finger is gonna go on the 3rd fret of the D string. Then the second chord we're gonna learn is a C chord. C chord. You play it from the A string. I forgot to mention the C chord you play from the A string, and the E minor chord you play from the E string. So let's get back to the C chord. Your ring finger is gonna go on the 3rd fret of the A string. Your middle finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your index finger is gonna go on the 1st fret of the B string. Next up is the G chord. The G chord. We take off our index finger, our ring finger and our middle finger are gonna go up, so our ring finger is gonna go on the 3rd fret of the E string, and our middle finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the A string, and our pinky is gonna go at the 3rd fret of the high E string. That's the G chord. Now we're gonna go to a D chord. The D chord we play with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, our middle finger at the 2nd fret of the high E string, and our index finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the G string. And we play this chord from the D string down. The G chord we play from the E string down. These chords all belong together, they all sound good together. E minor, G, C, and D. There's many songs you can play with only those 4 chords, so that's very important to know. So next up, we're gonna take a look at the E chords. The E chord, not the E minor chord, but the E chord. So we're gonna grab our 2 fingers again, that middle finger and our ring finger, but this time our index finger is gonna go on the 1st fret of the G string. This is an E chord. Alright, now let's take a look at another chord. We're gonna move this shape. We're gonna move it down 1 string. So all our fingers are gonna go down 1 string. And we play this chord from the A string. That's an A minor chord. A minor chord. A minor. If we remove our index finger and we're gonna put our pinky on the 2nd fret of the B string, we have an A chord. An A chord. So an A minor and an A. Do you notice that the A minor sounds a little bit more sad and the A sounds a bit happier? Alright. Let's have a look at a little bit of a more difficult chord this time. It's gonna be an F chord. An F chord. So the F chord, we're gonna go with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. Our middle finger is gonna go at the 2nd fret of the G string, and our index finger is going to bar the B string and the high E string on the 1st fret. So our index finger is gonna go over these 2 strings. Be sure that all the strings will sound out. We don't want something like this. We want all those strings to sound nice. I have a few tips for you how to place your index finger. Notice that I am holding my index finger a little bit to the side, so I'm not flat like this, but I have it a little bit to the side, as you can see. Why I'm doing that is because there's like a crease here in your finger, and the string might get stuck in that crease, so it won't sound right. So that's why I put it a little bit on the side, and I also slant it a little bit this way. Why I do that is because then I can put more of my finger on the fretboard and on the strings, so I can divide the power I put into that finger a little bit more, so I don't have to press that hard. That's the F chord. Next up, we're gonna go to a D minor chord. A D minor chord. Alright, our middle finger is gonna go at the 2nd fret of the G string. Then you can choose if you want to do your ring finger or your pinky for the 3rd fret of the B string. I myself put my pinky there, and the index finger is gonna go on the 1st fret of the E string, and we play this chord from the D string down. Likewise for the F chord. The F and the D minor chord are both from the D string down. So this is the D minor. We already had a D chord. The D was this, and the D minor is this. The F chord and the D minor chord, they belong together a little bit, as well as the C and the G. They all sound nice together. Can you see that there is like a few chords that all sound nice together? We have the G, the E minor, the D and the C. Now we have the C, the F, the D minor and the G. We can make lots and lots and lots of songs with those. And now I think there's only one chord left. I didn't even count, but yeah. I'll check the video back and see if I need to add another chord. I think the last chord is a B chord. A B chord, yes. This one is a bit tricky to play. Your middle finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the A string. Your index finger is gonna go at the 1st fret of the D string. And your pinky is gonna go at the 2nd fret of the high E string. And what we need to do with our index finger is we're gonna mute our G string with that index finger. So that index finger is gonna go down a little bit on purpose. We put it a little bit against that G string so it won't sound. So we need to play this chord from the A string down. This is a B chord. The E, the A, and the B chord, they all belong together as well. You can make lots of songs with those chords as well. So all those chords, they have all kinds of connections with each other. And with these 10 chords you can play millions and millions of songs already. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, all those chords. I would advise you to just learn 4 at a time. So the chords that I said that have connections, for instance the G, the C, the D and the E minor, or the C, the F, the G and the D minor or A minor, those chords, those have connections, learn those first. And like I said, I'm gonna put up a playlist with songs that have these chords in them. So you can always look at that list, because in my opinion it's always better to learn the chords when there is a song involved with them. It's more motivating as well. So I hope you like this lesson. Leave a like, comment if you have any feedback or questions, and if you want further lessons or you want to go deeper into these or more advanced lessons, please go to guitarequalsawesome.com. I offer online video and video call lessons at my website. So see you in the next video.